Stop endlessly calling your dog's name. Then what do we do when we start getting annoyed because the dog's not listening? Charlie, 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 Charlie. And you start stamping your foot and banging your hands and doing other things, but you're still just saying the same bloody thing and it's still not working. And what happens? The dog's over there and their dog's thinking, I wish I knew who this bloody Charlie was, because this idiot over there would then at least shut up and I could get on with sniffing and doing my thing. Hi, my name's Charlie Thorburn. Welcome to More Dog Gun Dogs. I just want to make a quick video on dogs' names and owners' reactions to their dogs' names and how they overuse them. You'll all see yourself in the park, or friends in the park, or people you don't know in the park, and they're wandering around and their dog's probably 40, 50 meters away, and it's called, let's say it's called Bella. Just because we had someone here for a lesson the other day called Bella, and they're probably going to feel very embarrassed because I gave them a bollocking and now I'm making this video. And they're, Bella, 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 come here. Good girl, Bella. Bella, come here. Well done, Bella. Bella, heel. Bella, sit. Bella, Bella, Bella. Right. Turn that into a human, okay? So my son, Jack, is over there. Jack, 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 Jack. Good boy, Jack. Come here, Jack. Jack, Jack. Jack, Jack, Jack. What do people think? They think I'm pretty flippin' weird. That's what they think. They're like, why does he keep repeating the kid's name? Does the kid not know his name? Is the kid deaf? Like, what's going on? But people quite happily do it with their dogs. Why? I don't get it. Because what you do every time you say something and it's not, there's no reaction, it's not listened to, you're undermining that command. Whether it's their name or the word sit or anything else, the more you say it and the more the dog doesn't listen, the more it becomes irrelevant to the dog. I'll give you another example of sort of in human terms of how you generally you all speak to your dogs. And I'm saying you all just as sort of people we see at events, people we see for lessons. So if I come home and my wife says to me, Charlie, would you like a cup of tea? And I go, oh, that's terribly kind. That would be lovely. How are you? How's your day been? Put this in terms of you using your dog's name too much. Charlie, Charlie, would you like a cup of tea, Charlie, Charlie? Would you like sugar, Charlie? Would you like milk, Charlie? How's your Charlie day been, Charlie, Charlie, Charlie? That's pretty bloody weird, isn't it? But that's what you're doing to your dogs. You're saying it over and over and over again. Then what do we do when we start getting annoyed because the dog's not listening? Charlie, 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 Charlie. And you start stamping your foot and banging your hands and doing other things, but you're still just saying the same bloody thing and it's still not working. And what happens? The dog's over there and their dog's thinking, I wish I knew who this bloody Charlie was, because this idiot over there would then at least shut up and I could get on with sniffing and doing my thing. It sounds really stupid, but think about it. Watch your dog next time you're doing it. They're like, oh, God, they're rolling their eyes at you. They're kind of going, oh, God, what are they on about now? They're not listening, going, oh, I must listen to my owner and I must come back. Because if they were doing that, you'd say their name once and they'd be back like a shot going, yes, what else would you like me to do? And instead they're over there going, oh God, do shut up. Joe's laughing in the background at me, but I'm telling you the truth and you know it's the truth. If you say a command, you've got to say it once. And if you don't get a reaction, you've got to do something about it. I did a podcast recently with a gentleman who's had this very old line of Labradors. And he says, I asked them once, and I'm telling them the second time and I'm doing something about it. What I mean by that is if I've got a dog over here and I say, we'll go back to Bella, and I say, Bella, come here, and Bella doesn't listen, I'm giving her a few seconds at most, and then I'm up and I'm off doing something about it. I'm not sitting here on my lazy fat ass going, Bella, 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 come here, Bella, come here, Bella, Bella. Bella, because it's not working, is it? It's not working, so stop it. If something isn't working, you don't keep going with the hope, oh, maybe it'll start working in 10 minutes or maybe tomorrow it'll work. It doesn't work. It never has worked and it never will work, okay? So stop trying it and stop wishing that it did work, because it doesn't and it won't. And I'm going to repeat it one more time. It doesn't work and it never has worked. You've got to say the dog's name and encourage them over to you. And if they don't listen, you've got to be either running full tilt away from them, encouraging them, or running full tilt towards them, going, hey, 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 don't listen to me. Creating a sense of urgency in either way. Different scenarios require different reactions. We prefer to run away and encourage them, but there are times where we need to run towards them. In the same way there are when we're trying to get our children to get in the car. Right, come on, kids, we're going. And we walk away and we encourage them with us, versus the toddlers just about to fall in the swimming pool. We don't walk away and go, oh, well, they'll learn. No, we'll learn because they'll drown and we'll be in jail for the rest of our life crying. Okay? Not funny at all, but I'm just being I'm just trying to get you to see the way your dog sees you and the way your dog reacts to you. You've got to think about when you've got to react one way, when you've got to react the other way, but you always have to react. You never win by standing there repeating yourself. You have to go towards them, you have to go away from them. You have to move. You're always on the move. Okay, you're always thinking about which way to move and how fast to move, not do I move or do I not move. So, don't keep repeating your dog's name, especially your dog's name, but any command. Don't keep repeating it. The name is the one that people are worse for. Repeating the name over and over and over again. There was a very funny video about 20 years ago, and I think he was called Fenton or Benson, and he was a dog in Richmond Park chasing deer, and his owner was running around after him going, Fenton, Fenton, Fenton. And he must have said that dog's name 50 times. And did it make a blind bit of difference? No. He'd have been better off just shutting up. Yes, chase after your dog and get hold of it and rugby tackle it. But there's no point calling the name. It's really hard to do in a situation like that. Give the guy his due, give anyone their due. We've all done it. In a sort of panic, you don't know what else to do. But in the sort of daily life of your dog just mooching around on the lawn, stop repeating the dog's name and go and do something about it. Please, for the sake of your dog. Another little example that I use for all those mummies out there. When you've got a small child, like 2-year-old, sort of 3-year-old, 4-year-old, they hang on to your coattail and they're like, Mama, 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 Mama. And you mummies have an amazing ability of just tuning out. Where us dads are going, oh my God, why are you not reacting? They're like, my wife says, they do it all the time. You just have to learn to tune out. Don't do unto your dog as if you would not have done to yourself. Okay? It's very irritating when your child's like, Mama, Mama, Mama. So don't be that person going, Bella, Bella, Bella. Okay? Please. Please, pretty please, with the biggest sort of cherry and please on top. I hope, you remember, you get out what you put in. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you all next time, for those of you who are still talking to me, having been so incredibly rude to you about how you are with your dog. Bye-bye.